So I made a trip to the License Bureau this morning. Every 4 years in Missouri, you must get your license renewed. I moved here 12 years ago, so this is my time. And the license expires, driver's license expires on your birthday. And it's now 10 o'clock. So after searching around for a license office that actually had a reservation system that still had a reservation open in July. Now, mind you, I started this in late June. I could not find a single license office in Missouri that had, or in the St. Louis area, that had an opening for a reservation for sometime in July. Missouri uses this system of fee offices, and it used to be that some local donor to the governor's campaign would get the contract for the next 4 years, and now it's competitive bidding. And most of them are, in my opinion, fairly poorly run. But some of them have gotten better. Deer Creek seems to be, with their virtual queues, seems to have done a lot better. Now, COVID has upended all that, of course. So the city License Bureau, now this is a fee office in City Hall adjacent to the collector's office. The city has a system where at 6 a.m. you can log in and get a reservation. It will tell you what your number is in line, and then you get a 20-minute notice that you're about to be called in, and that's when you would hop in your car and make your way down to City Hall. So I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning like usual, got online right away, hopped in, got in the queue for a driver's license. I was number 7. At 8:01, my phone flashed that I had 20 minutes to get there, and I was ready, so I hopped in the car and got to the driver's license office, and I stood for a long time outside in the hallway. At least I was inside in air conditioning, and then I stood for a longer time as one of the 3 people waiting inside the actual license office itself. This process would go a lot faster if people would pay attention to the requirements of what they need to bring on the renewal card. The renewal card clearly says if you're getting a real ID, here's what you have to have. And then it points you to the website for more information. And I had prepped what I was doing. The guy before me, though, didn't prep and had brought junk mail as his proof of residence, and she wouldn't accept that. So he did not get a real ID. He got a regular driver's license. The guy before that, I heard her say to him, "You're prepared?" And he said, "Yeah, my wife was here last week. She told me what to do." And I was equally as prepared. I started, boop, here's this, here's this, here's this, and she looked at me. She said, "Well done." And I said, "All you have to do is look at the website." So, the best moment of the day, though, the best moment of the day. She was verifying information. She said, "Now your new driver's license, because it's a real ID, is going to have your full name. It won't just have a middle initial. Are you, you're 5'7"? I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "You're 180. I'm significantly more than 180 right now. I reacted. She was giggling. I couldn't speak. And I told her a number, and I said, "It's still alive, but let's use that number instead." She just winked at me. So I will have, I put it someplace. There we go. I now have an old driver's license that says void. And I will have a new driver's license coming in a few days.